Okay, tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much patience do you typically have? 1 means you are completely depleted when you wake up and you're annoyed at your kids even though they haven't actually woken up yet and done anything. And 10 means you have the patience of a saint. If we haven't met yet, my name is Melissa Corkum, and I'm a post-adoption support specialist bringing you brain-based solutions to challenging behaviors so that you can laugh more and yell less. I'm the creator of the Real Life Behavior Plan System, which you can find out more about at thecorkboardonline.com. I also co-host the Adoption Connection podcast. So if you are watching this replay on Instagram TV or maybe YouTube, I would invite you to join our community where we have lots of great discussions, and the community is all about supporting you as a parent of a child with a challenging behavior. You can join us online at thecorkboardonline.com/Facebook. So I started off as a pretty patient mom, and with each additional child that we added to our family, my patience decreased. By the time we had 6 kids, 4 of them came to our family through adoption and had complex developmental trauma and pretty high needs. My husband was telling me on the regular that I was the meanest person he knew. And so I knew something needed to change. I wanted to be more patient. And I would promise myself each night, Melissa, tomorrow will be different. And then tomorrow was never different. It turns out, though, I was appealing to the wrong side of my brain, or wrong part. So if you've been around for a while, you know that I love brain science. So just as a quick review, the lower part of your brain, back here, includes the part that manages your emotions. And the logic, the thinking, happens up here in your prefrontal cortex, or your upstairs brain. I was thinking a lot about patience, and I knew in my brain that I needed more of it. But it wasn't really helping my downstairs brain. My downstairs brain didn't feel any more patient each morning. And really what I wanted to do was feel more patient. So when I started caring for the downstairs part of my brain, I noticed that my window of tolerance increased along with the amount of patience I had. I was able to respond to my kids instead of reacting. You're probably wondering, how do I care for the downstairs part of my brain? So 3 things made the biggest difference and continue to make a big difference for me, because this is kind of a practice of patience. 1 is movement. I've already talked, and I talked a little bit last week, that repetition plus rhythm plus relationship equals regulation. And that's the same for our kids, and it's the same for us. The second thing was a therapeutic listening protocol called the Safe and Sound Protocol. And this uses specifically filtered music to send cues of safety to our nervous system and creates permanent shifts in how we experience the world. It helps you feel less irritable and overwhelmed. It helps you think more clearly, and it helps you connect, like to your kids, more openly. And then thirdly, aromatherapy. Our sense of smell gives us direct access to the bottom part of our brain, the limbic system. And biochemistry tells us that certain smells will send cues of regulation to our body. And psychology tells us that we can anchor a specific scent to a safe, grounded, patient state, which is provided by the Safe and Sound Protocol. So as I wove these 3 practices into my daily routine, I started finding my way back to my new normal, my old normal, the person I wanted to be, the parent I started out to be. And I have been dreaming about how to translate this to you guys, to give this gift to you guys, because it's really too good not to share. So I dreamed up what I call the regulation rescue. Actually, I didn't dream up, right? It's all the pieces that have worked for me and brain science all wrapped into one. And so I wanted to offer it to you guys first, who hang out with me here every week. It will be a small group of people because I want to make sure that I am helping you work with your individual nervous system. So it's an application-based program. Applications are open this week and this week only, so we can get our first cohort started. And I want to invite you. So you can apply at thecorkboardonline.com/rescue. And if you need that link sent to you in a DM, especially if you're on Instagram and it won't let me link active links, clickable links to this video, go ahead and just comment below this video, rescue me, and I will send a clickable link for the application to your inbox. So if no one has told you today, as I like to say, you are a good parent and you're doing good work. I hope to be working with you soon.